Written in 1921, The Second Coming is among the best and the most popular poems of its, and it is significant to the present as it is a powerful poetic comment on the event of First World War and decline of social behavior. It mirrors the 20th century man and the new invention of war and horror. It is a philosophy of history. The 20th centuries of Christianity have passed only to lead up to a second coming, something that follows naturally from the first coming, the birth of Christ. A sphinx like monster of cruelty and ugliness. The first 8 lines of the poem effectively sum up the situation of the world after the First World War, as William Butler Yeats, the poet, has seen it. The falconer has lost control. That is, the world itself is out of joint. The center cannot hold, and anarchy has been loosed upon the world. Traditional values of life have been damaged, which cannot be repaired. The best people do not know what is good for them. The worst people are full of passion and intensity. An atmosphere of madness and violence has overtaken everything. The remaining 14 lines of the poem show all these signs as indication that a second coming is round the corner. This gives it a vision of the second coming. In this vision, a vast shape with the head of a man and the body of a lion is seen emerging out of Spiritus Mundi. That is, collection of images which recur endlessly in myths and legends. This sphinx-like figure has a pitiless gaze, and the whole consequence is terrifying. The impression is that 20 centuries of Christianity are about to give way to an antithetical civilization in which the controlling authority may be cruel and more terrific. This poem is an example in English poetry that how poetry can be packed with power. It is a triumph of technical skill. Each word and line is apparent in itself. The main gist of the poem is driven home with great authority and power. This message that it gives in his poem is very much dashing, direct, and to the point. Each word is carefully selected. The manipulation of vowel and consonant sounds is also perfect. The poem is strikingly single minded and aims at a vision which is achieved at its best effects by making effort of a tone which is at its climax. The words deliver the meaning which was put into them by the craft with which they were systematically arranged, and that meaning is their own, not to be separated or given another arrangement without diminution. The image of the rough beast is the image which, as it says, troubles my sight, and the human burden of the poem is kept by such terms and their corresponding rhythms. The poem enacts one of the perennial forms of toil and trouble, and this is its value.